It's time to go back to the great frontier on a brand new release on Blu-ray for the first time ever today on Classic Cinema Plus. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Greetings, Classic Cinema and TV fans. Jason here with you once again on another Classic Cinema Plus. And today we're going back to the 1800s, the late 1800s. Not literally, but in in this brand new release. When you go back and you look at classic TV from back in the day, there's probably several shows that are really, really iconic. It's like you may have never seen an episode, but you know the show. And I think this show is that. I mean, you may never have watched an episode, but you know the show. You've heard of it. You maybe know the theme song. It's just there are certain shows that are like that, and I think this is one of them. This is a pretty massive release, and I'm pretty excited about it. This is, check this out, Little House on the Prairie, the complete series. This is the absolute complete series. This is pretty massive. You can see, I mean, this is a massive box set of Little House on the Prairie. Okay, pretty amazing when you get down to it. There you go. Let's see. There we go. Looking in the camera to see and make sure I have it on. I always flip it upside down for some reason. So anyway, but yeah, Little House on the Prairie. This was a show that was based off of a book series by Laura Ingalls Wilder, and it was just her experiences, and all, and so it was kind of cool to see that book series transform into a TV series, right? Now, to be totally honest with you, I have never watched this in its entirety, okay? I've watched episodes throughout all of the seasons. I've watched, episodes through season 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, and so on and so forth. I've watched these, little episodes here and there. But to say I've watched it in its entirety from season 1 to season 9, no, I have never done that. So this is going to be kind of interesting to get to see it from the beginning all the way through to the end. Basically, it's Charles Ingalls and his family migrating to Walnut Grove, Minnesota, and building a little house on the prairie, if you will. Really great, and it starred by stars the great Michael Landon. I loved Michael Landon in Highway to Heaven. Great, enjoyed him as Lil Joe in Bonanza as well. And for a lot of people, this may be something you may not realize. Probably most of you do, but anyway, he was once a teenage werewolf. If you don't know what that is, go check that out. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, it was a really, really fun little series. There was great characters here. You had Laura and her two sisters and Ma and Pa Wilder, or Ingalls, I should say. I'm thinking of the writer, Ma and Pa Ingalls. So it's really, really kind of a cool little series. One thing that was always was the supporting cast all around. There were some really fun supporting cast members. One of them was Nellie Olson. Nellie Olson was a brat. I think we all know that. She oh my goodness, she was one of them ones, boy, you just wanted to, I don't know, man, you wanted to see her get hers. And when she did, it was like, yeah, it's about time, that was, she'd fall in a puddle and be like, yeah, good for you. It was just, but it was a fun series. It really was. There was a lot of drama in it, and there was a lot of really, really, sometimes some very heartbreaking episodes, but there was a lot of fun in the series as well. Little House on the Prairie is collected for the first time ever on Blu-ray in its entirety. This is unbelievable. Now, I will tell you, I don't know, this is a pet peeve for a lot of people, but I think this is AI created. Kind of looks a little AI created to me. I may be wrong, but I think that picture's created by AI. Yeah, it's I've seen some AI created stuff, and it is a disgusting mess. It really is. I actually tried to do an AI created thumbnail one time because I was like, yeah, let's try it. So I typed in. Many of you may have seen that video. We were doing a Three Stooges video, right, on the channel here, and I thought, let's try it. So I threw the Three Stooges in the AI creator, and I thought, let's see what happens. They messed that thing up so bad that it was horrible. It didn't even look. They almost looked like monkeys. I mean, that's how terrible it was. It was wretched. It was disgusting. I don't know why we use AI in this generation, but anyway. That's a side note. Let's talk about this anyway. But I did want to just say that this isn't terrible. It isn't terrible, but I think it is created by AI. So, that's another issue for another time. But anyway, all right. So you got your protective sleeve there. Okay. All three collections here are collected, and they're all the same artwork here, as we will show you. This is season 1 through 3. Okay. And you have your discs, and we're going to try to be very careful, because if we're not, this thing will fall out, and it will be on the floor, because it's this. Okay, so we got to be careful. One thing I like about this, though, is you got your episodes on the inside cover, which is pretty cool. I like that. I prefer that they do that. Then you at least know where you're at. All right. This is the second one. Same artwork here. This is season 4 through 6. Okay. And again, you got your... I'm going to do this a different way this time, because I'm going to end up throwing everything on the floor here. Okay. So there is your discs there. Okay. All right. There you go. All right, try to do that a little better. Same thing, you got your artwork on there, or your episodes listed. And then this is season 7 through 9. All right, and we'll try a quick look at this. Okay, so there is the disc of all of these episodes here. Okay, they are color-coded, which is kind of cool. I like that. Again, all your episodes there as well. Now, something that is really interesting to me is not only do you get all 9 seasons of Little House on the Prairie in this collection, but you get the TV movies as well. There are 3 TV specials. And the one thing that I really liked about this is that there is, believe it or not, a 6-part documentary about the Little House on the Prairie, which I thought was really, really cool. All right. They also have, according to this, some original screen test features featuring Michael Landon and Melissa Gilbert, which is kind of cool. This also is presented in the original full screen format, which, let's face it, when you go to Blu-ray sometimes, they try to stretch the picture out. That is horrible by some people's estimations. They just can't stand that, and I understand that. As for the audio, you get an English master audio, and you can also get 2.0 audio in Spanish and French, which is kind of cool. So if you are buying this and your language is Spanish, main language is Spanish or French, then you can choose that option for these episodes as well. That's pretty cool. These episodes are uncut and remastered and all, so that is pretty awesome as well. So yeah, it's a pretty awesome little set. Love it. Yeah, 170 hours worth of show here. So yeah, this is a lot of viewing going on here, but it's gonna be a lot of fun to check this out. So yeah, this is just kind of a first look at Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, it's kind of nice to see it on Blu-ray. Although, just a quick, I will continue to say it because it just bothers me. This is not a Blu-ray case. I know. I'm beating a dead horse there, but that's just a kind of a pet peeve of mine. It's not a major deal. It's not something that I'm going to sit here and lose my mind over. But I'm just saying this is a DVD case. It's not a Blu-ray case. Why don't if they're going to make them, why not make them in blue? Then they at least have a blue look to them anyway. I don't know, but anyway, it's just. I get things that are my pet peeve, and then I just kind of ride them like I don't know. But anyway, this has been just kind of a fun look at Little House on the Prairie. Do you enjoy Little House on the Prairie? Was it one of your favorite shows growing up? Have you never seen it? Are you going to pick up this Blu-ray set of Little House on the Prairie? Let us know. We'd like to know your thoughts on this release. All right, and thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. It's always fun to have you come along as we just talk Little House on the Prairie and other releases as well. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We would definitely appreciate it, especially subscribe because it does help out. If you subscribe and hit that bell, then you're notified every time a new video comes up, and we'll be able to keep you hopefully entertained with new releases and tell you about new stuff coming in and all. So, follow along, subscribe. It would help out. We would appreciate it. Be sure to go to Classic Cinema Plus. Check out all of our reviews. We got tons of them up there. Full written reviews, a lot of which we don't even talk about here on this channel. So there's tons of stuff up there that you can check out all the time. So go check that out. And until we're with you next time, this is Jason reminding you that if you want to see a great film or a TV series, check out a classic. We want to thank the good folks at Allied Vaughn and all, and Lionsgate sending this to us so we could share it with you. We'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.